What's going on, everybody? It's Rick. I've been trying to get ready to do this for a little while now. So today I'm going to see about harvesting this side of the bed. But what I plan on doing, and I'm rooting some fig cuttings, and some of them started putting out little figs, so I ripped off one and threw it in here. You can definitely see the color difference. Here were some fig cuttings that didn't take, so they became worm food. And what I plan on doing is just knocking some of this really dry material right off, right over there. A quick kind of dig in and see. Man, there's still a bunch of worms in there. At this point, I'm just going to bait them out. Because I think with the amount of worms I have in here, it's going to take too long for them to actually all just leave. I'm just going to move them into another tray, bait out the worms, and put it into my storage container. And if there's any cocoons in there, I'll bait those out a little later. And as I've said in the past, this tray has these grooves down at the bottom, so I like to really make sure I get down. I like to make sure I get down to the bottom and get these grooves really cleaned out. Okay, so let's see. Here's that. Oh yeah, that bad boy ain't breaking anytime soon. Huh? There's a little green. Hey, who knows? Maybe I'll get some fig cuttings to grow in my worm bin. Okay, so that's going to be the base of the new feeding area, but I do want to kind of see. I doubt that there's any food left from that last feeding. Oh, I smell citrus peel. Oh, there's a couple little things. Nothing too major. Definitely smelling the citrus. So I'll move those couple pieces over this way. Corn cob, maybe? Yep. Just some fresh shredded leaves with a whole bunch of probably that citrusy juice in there. So, like I said, I'm going to go down, dig down to those grooves, get them cleaned up real quick. Okay. Well, I'm pretty pleased with how that's looking. I have some fresh bedding for them. with the fresh leaves. I'll add my K-cups, the coffee grounds, some more of that pulp, and the carrot peels. Looks like a grape stem. Nice big chunk of carrot. It's probably the best my gloves have ever looked after a feeding. I'm going to add my ground up eggshell to that fresh bedding. Don't inhale your ground up eggshell dust. It can damage your lungs. Add just a little bit from this side, and then I'll pull some from over here. Darn, well, I got some castings, so I'll go ahead and get them taken off with some leaves. I have my ground up worm chow. This consists of pulverized oats, flour, cornmeal, and a little bit of pulverized eggshell. I just like adding it, especially with all that pulp and the fresh bedding. It's going to take a little time for the microbes to get in there. So if the worms are hungry, they can eat the stuff on the top, and probably a lot are still going to be over in this section because that was where the last feeding was. So I will cover everything up again. And the way I can tell that this is the area that I fed is that's just a single layer, and this is doubled up. So you can always add a little marker like a rock, a brown paper bag, a coffee filter, something like that, even a paper plate. But it's a worm bin, so all that's going to break down over time, well, except for the rock. But any paper type material is going to break down and just become more bedding for the worms. But I don't have anything like that right now, so they'll be good how it is. So thanks for coming along, checking out this quick harvest as well as the feeding. I'm probably not even going to just try to bait these guys out. I think I'm just going to put these directly into my storage tote and then just bait everything out of the storage tote at once. If you guys have any questions, make sure you drop them down in the comments. If you'd like to see the bait cup and how I'm using it, make sure you let me know down in the comments. Thanks for coming along, checking out the video. Everybody have a great day.